Welcome to the Church of Animal Liberation. Today's scriptural reading will be from Peter Singer's Animal Liberation, Chapter 1. The only thing that distinguishes the infant from the animal in the eyes of those who claim it has a right to life is that it is biologically a member of the species Homo sapiens, whereas chimpanzees, dogs, and pigs are not. But to use this difference as a basis for granting a right to life to the infant and not to the other animals is, of course, pure speciesism. It is exactly the kind of arbitrary difference that the most crude and overt kind of racist uses in attempting to justify racial discrimination. This does not mean that to avoid speciesism, we must hold that it is as wrong to kill a dog as it is to kill a normal human being. The only position that is irredeemably specious is the one that tries to make the boundary of the right to life run exactly parallel to the boundary of our own species. Those who hold the sanctity of life view do this because while distinguishing sharply between humans and other animals, they allow no distinctions to be made within our own species, objecting to the killing of the severely retarded and the hopelessly senile as strongly as they object to the killing of normal adults. Now, if you will pick up your hymnal and rise, we will sing Loving Animals. Loving animals, they are creatures of the world. We don't objectify them. We don't eat them. We don't use them for research. We just let them be. We fight for animal rights. If animals are going to be slaughtered for food, it should be done humanely. If hands are going to be used to legs, they should be cage-free. Field care should have enough room to move. Pigs should have enough room to turn around. Unicorns must be uncaged. Coats should not be made from fur or animal skins. We only wear coats made from oil or natural gas. We are environmentalists. Animals are sacred. Fight on, fight on for animal rights. Today's sermon will be on the odious practice of animal experimentation. Over 20 million animals are used in experiments annually in the United States. Most are rats and mice. They are used, among other things, to test the toxicity of drugs and other products. This subjects them to pain and suffering. Those poor animals are kept in plastic containers with little room to exercise and explore their environment. More than 200,000 rabbits are used every year, largely to test the effect of cosmetics in their eyes
This is obnoxious. Poor rabbits. Over 70,000 monkeys are used in experiments. Some of these monkeys have been tortured in those animal laboratories. Many of them have electrodes implanted in their brain. Horrible! Horrible! That is horrible! Around 1,000 chimpanzees are used in experiments in the United States. Some of those chimpanzees have been tasered. Many are exposed to hepatitis C to test treatments and potential vaccines. This is how they treat our closest relatives in the animal kingdom. We must stop this abomination. The US is about the only country still using chimpanzees in invasive experiments. It has been banned in Europe. We are working to stop the use of chimpanzees in invasive experiments in the US. If they really need animals in their experiments to improve the human condition, they should use humans born with irreversible brain damage, as Peter Singer suggests. They should not use animals. Those animals are sacred. Now, are there any testimonials today?
I converted my boyfriend to a vegetarian.
Very good. Make sure he doesn't eat meat when he is not around you. I know those boyfriends.
Yes, sir.
I visited a bait shop that was selling live worms as bait.
They shouldn't be catching fish in the first place, but if they must, they should not use live worms as bait. Those worms are sentient beings. Very good.
I stepped on a cockroach. I didn't mean to do it. I just went along by.
You could have swept it out of the house with a broom or vacuumed it up and emptied the bag outside.
Thank you.
Now, if you'll come forward, Fido will bless you. Ugh. Ugh. Loving animals, they are creatures of the world. We revere them. We don't objectify them. We don't eat them. We don't use them for research. We just let them be. We fight for animal rights. If animals are going to be slaughtered for food, it should be done humanely. If hens are going to be used to lay eggs, they should be cage free. Veal calves should have enough room to move. Pigs should have enough room to turn around. Unicorns must be uncaged. Coats should not be made from fur or animal skins. We only wear coats made from oil, or natural gas. We are environmentalists. Animals are sacred. Fight on, fight on for animal rights.